Teigen and Legend attended Radio City's Christmas Spectacular where they took measures to avoid interacting with the public. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend bought out a whole row of seats at one of New York City's most popular holiday attractions so that they could avoid fans and onlookers at the venue, which requires proof of COVID-19 vaccination for anyone 12 years and older. The duo took their two children, daughter Luna, 4, and son Miles, 2, to see Radio City's Christmas Spectacular starring the famous Rockettes on Friday, where a source snapped a photo of them and noted that they had clearly purchased the entire row of seats behind them in order to avoid having anyone at their backs during the show. The source notes that the family quietly slipped into their orchestra seats just before Friday's 5 p.m. Eastern Time show kicked off to further avoid the crowds. One bodyguard who was with them sat in the otherwise empty row as the family looked on at the performance. Legend took off 10 minutes before the end of the show in order to avoid being spotted or accosted by fans, while the bodyguard helped escort Teigen and their kids out as soon as the show formally ended. The source noted that the two stars kept their masks on for the entire duration of the show, except for Teigen, who briefly removed hers while enjoying a snack. According to the venue's policy, guests and older are required to show proof of vaccination against COVID-19. If you are 14 days past your second dose, you are not required to wear a mask. However, many people still do so out of an abundance of caution. Tickets for the orchestra seating that the couple and their kids were in can range anywhere from $76 to $251 per seat. Teigen and Legend spend a great deal of time in New York City. The Observer reported earlier this year that they own a penthouse in the city's Nolita neighborhood that they're continuing to renovate and expand. The city will always have a special place in the couple's hearts given that it's where they began their relationship years ago. In August, the model and cookbook author posted a snap of herself and her husband, John Legend, laughing as they dined out at Frank Restaurant in Manhattan, where she noted that it was a frequent hang of theirs in the early days of their relationship. "We used to live just a couple blocks away, right across from the Hells Angels in the East Village. John had a basement apartment with a roommate and I used to sneak cigarettes through the little half window that lined up with the sidewalk. Basically a window where you could only see people's shoes," she wrote at the time.